Morning, guys.
How you doing this morning?
Rob and Tracy's back with you, and today we're going to do something that's been asked by a friend of mine out in Georgia, actually. Mr. Pete Kosich does the tours down there in Covington. He actually lives there and has a General Lee that's actually screen used. And for a few bucks more, you can drive the General through the tour. And also, he has these carpets. This is actually a piece of boar's nest carpet from the original boar's nest. He sells these on eBay, guys. Go check it out. This stuff is getting hard to find. So with his suggestions, we give you some of the Dukes of Hazzard toys, lunch boxes, and a few odds and ends. But Tracy, update on your mom. How is she doing?
She's doing all right. Her brain cloudiness is clearing up. She's more herself than she has been being. Had a little incident down there. She had fell out of her wheelchair and had to be taken to the ER, but other than some bruises and stuff like that, she's all right. She's still working on her physical therapy every day, trying to get the strength back in her legs so she can come home.
Good deal. I hope she'll get to come home pretty soon.
Me and you both.
I know a lot of the younger generation, even nowadays, even knows what the Dukes of Hazzard is. Many people do not know. They was mass merchandising back late 70s, early 80s with the Dukes of Hazzard. And I've got some of the original cars here in a box. I'm going to pull y'all up a little bit so maybe we can get y'all to see these a little bit. Alright, we've got the original early General Lee 164, signed by, been blessed to actually friend Mr. Byron Cherry that played Coy Duke. He's actually a really good friend of mine. I've been very blessed to befriend some of the cast. So he signed this for me. And I got the step side Cooter's pickup. It's not, the fleet side was mass produced, but this was a little bit harder to find. I've got that, the carpet, and of course you've got Boss Hogg's Cadillac, and another open 164th, which I do believe I bought that at a flea market. And then got a picture of Huey Hogg and Boss Hogg, and it is signed by actually Jeff Altman, who played Huey. I was lucky enough to get to meet him out at Cooters in Pigeon Forge. Got a few autographs from him, and he's a very, very, very nice gentleman. But, and just kind of comment, guys, down in the comments of what your favorite memories from like the Dukes of Hazzard and stuff like that. What you look forward to once a week or every weekend or something like that.
Well, I know when I was growing up, every Friday night it went on CBS. 8 o'clock you had Dukes of Hazzard.
Yep.
9 o'clock
you had Dallas.
And then at 10 o'clock, Dynasty.
Dynasty, yep. And before the Dukes, I believe the Hulk was right before the Dukes of Hazzard.
I think you're right.
Incredible Hulk. So, yeah. Friday nights were busy for us when we were little. And Hot Wheels answer. Tracy, here is you one and me one. These are from my personal collection. This is the Dixie Challenger. Now, you see, this was their answer to the General Lee, but now there's a difference in these cars.
If you look on top, you
flag.
actually have the rebel flag on this
Right.
Dixie Challenger.
If you guys remember in the early 80s, there was that, and it's still going now, about the rebel flag being prejudiced, so Hot Wheels changed the tempo on the top. But the cars, it is actually a Challenger made off the Roger Dodger platform from Hot Wheels. But this was their answer because they didn't have a mass market license for the General Lee merchandise. That was tied up by Earl. And I think maybe one more company maybe had some licensing. Later on it was Johnny Lightning, but it was still owned by Earl. And then we got, Tracy, you showed the thermos. And we got the lunchbox. And I know a lot of us packed these around when we were little. And mine has actually got a few signatures. You got Mr. Rick Hurst, God rest his soul, passed away not long ago. I have got Tom Wopat, of course my buddy Byron Cherry, and I've got, let's see, who else this year? Looks like Mr. Corey Eubanks even signed this thing. And then on the thermos, it's even got, made up to my little grandson, Gabe.
Yep.
And it is actually signed by Byron from Coy. That played Coy. Now, probably in my collection, the best thing I have got. I built some a 1/18 scale General Lee's. I've had them signed and this and that. But this is an original toy from 1981. This is the 1/24 scale. And I have got probably 10 to 11 signatures on this little card. Rick Hurst signed it, Tom Wopat. I have got Angelo Lomo from Stunt Crew. I have got Jeff Altman's. Just, I mean, you know, you guys can see, it's all there. But this Dukes of Hazzard stuff, guys, it is still out there. And honestly, if somebody tells you it's not abundant, oh no, there's still a lot of it. Because trust me, the market was flooded with this stuff. But they want crazy prices for it now.
And forget about trying to find one in the store.
Yeah, it's not going to happen because of, guys, they screaming prejudice over that little flag on top of this car. And you know, I go to these shows very regularly. I got a big one coming up out in Luray, but on the 28th, I think we're going out there, of August. Guys, there's black people that love that flag. Colored people that absolutely adore that flag.
Yep.
Get in them cars. They're bigger kids than we. They were raised like us. Nothing's wrong with that flag.
No.
At all. Red, white, and blue. That is a Confederate battle flag.
That is a part of history.
Yep. And if we forget our history, guess what? We're apt to do it all over again. We're going to make them same mistakes twice. So
right.
We don't even want to go down that road. And it's still so nationally followed, and there's so much hate brought on because of that. That's a toy. That is a toy. There's so much hate brought on because of a toy. Some of the best times in my life right there. And I was blessed not long ago. I actually got to ride in a General Lee out in Pigeon Forge. A friend of mine, Chris Pugh, from down he's actually in Georgia also. He owns a older restored car, and he's actually got it up for sale right now. I wish I had the money to buy it, but way out of my price range. But, and I actually got to ride it. It was signed by numerous cast members. And I still to get to ride in it. But, man, you get out in them things, and people really notices those old cars still.
Yeah, they do.
And,
you know, and another thing, if you all are planning on a trip to Pigeon Forge,
be sure to pay a visit to Cooters.
They are closing at the end of the season this year.
Yep. End of December is it for them. I think Miss Elma, Ben's wife, I spoke to her on Facebook. They're doing a big show. I'm thinking in October, their last big show there. So I'm going to do everything in my power to be there. That's why I'm going out to Luray. It's Ben's birthday party in Enos's. I think Ben's going to be 85 or 86, and Sonny's going to be 91 or is 91.
Yep.
So we're going out there for a birthday bash for them. But, yeah, guys, get out because maybe, I'm not going to say it's going to be gone in 20 years. The legacy's still going to be here. I wish somebody would do a reboot of it and do it correct. I mean, do it justice. Don't do like they've done these last couple movies. Please don't. Do it honor.
I will say this. As far as having Willie Nelson to play Uncle Jesse,
that was pretty
good. I did like
Willie as Uncle Jesse. Not a lot of people did, but I did. I really did.
But I mean,
Johnny Knoxville and Sean William Scott, I would love to watch both of them, but they wasn't Bo and Luke Duke material.
And they made more fun of it than they did honor it.
It was the Dukes of Hazzard was a family series, and it was loosely based off of a true story that Guy Waldron produced in the '70s called Moonrunners. Moonshine Runners. Jerry Rushing, I think, was the actual Uncle Jesse characters where it was named after. But watch that movie and you will kind of get the basis for Dukes of Hazzard because some of the characters are there. You got Cooter, and there was also Roscoe is in there. And trust me, he wasn't the bumbling sheriff that you see in the show. Roscoe meant business in the Moonrunners. I mean, he was rough. He give the J.C. Lee Hag, is the Hag cousins, as they called them, or brothers, I think is what they were in the movie. But he really gave them a rough time. And as you notice, we got a few little different odds and ends up here. You got the Fall Guy truck. Now, season 4 come in. That's when Bo and Luke left, supposedly went on the NASCAR circuit. But this little car right here, I found this not long ago. This was the car that Coy and Vance rode in, was this Roadrunner. in the episode with the Mean Green Machine. That, if you remember, about halfway through, that car was destroyed. So go back, watch your Dukes of Hazzard. I think it's season 4 or season 5.
I think it's season 4.
And you'll see this car in there. I seen this car and I grabbed it. Actually, I'm going to get my buddy to sign it when we go to Luray. But
and also, you can't talk about Dukes of Hazzard without talking about
Night Rider. Same time, roughly, just like a day or so before or something other.
Usually it played on Sunday nights.
Sunday nights. So yeah, and I've got a lot of that stuff. I wish I could have got into my big house and got some of my other Dukes of Hazzard stuff out. We could have talked all day because I got a huge collection, but I've got more. Hold on. Tracy, let's show them some photos. We have got,
If you notice,
have been actually blessed, guys.
this is a sticker that was never used to go on that.
This went on the plastic lunchbox. I purchased this off of eBay. It wasn't very much. I think I give $12 for it. It was shipped for free. A unused sticker from the plastic version lunchbox of this. And also, I have got, and this also comes from eBay, Mr. Rick Hurst. I've got his signed photos. I've got a whole lot of signed photos, guys. I just didn't have room to bring them all. They're at my house. My grandson's got a bunch. And this, I got this from Christmas from my buddy one year, from Byron that played Coy. He sent us this, and we sent him some candy and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And I also got this from him. This one I really like. Tracy, you can show them that one right there.
Right here is the whole cast and crew. That's actually got Bo and Luke in it,
Yep.
and Coy and Vance.
This was at the beginning when they returned. This was when Bo and Luke come back. This was shot just before that episode.
Yep.
And I've been lucky. I got Byron signed it, but I'm also, it's going to Luray with me to be signed by Tom, Catherine, and Huey Hogg, and Enos. You know, and honestly, yeah, these folks do charge these autographs, but I know they've made their living, but they do these shows. A lot of times they do it out of the goodness of their heart, okay? They've got to pay for their fare and their trips there. So, you know, anytime, you know, they sign an autograph and they say, hey, you'll see price $20, sometimes $50, just depending on who it is and where you're at. I will gladly pay that because, you know, it's like me going to work. I expect to get paid for my work, you know, and that's what these guys do now, okay? The show's no longer on. They still get out and make these appearances, okay? They got to pay for their airfare, their food, their motel, and their time, folks. So get out and visit them, see them. They love their fans. They will talk to you as long as you want to talk to them most of the time. And I've been blessed to be able to sit down and eat with a couple of them. So, and they're no different than we are. They just was on TV. And me and Tracy are now on YouTube.
Yeah.
And trust me, if we can do it, you can. But now here's another piece that I've got. This was actually from Byron's collection. This is a piece of the box off of one of the models that Vance, Chip Mayer, he's passed away also. This is the only autograph. I take this back. I got another autograph of him. This has got Coy and Vance's signature on it. This was an advertisement off of the box of one of the model cars. But this one here is pretty special. Like I said, Chris is dead. The one that Chris Mayer that played Vance, he's no longer with us. There's a bunch of these guys done gone, and Enos is celebrating his 91st birthday, so we don't know who we're going to have. So get out there, pay them a visit, see these folks, talk to them, and enjoy it. I mean, that way we know it's not forgotten. And I'm such a big nerd with it. I'm going to show y'all something. I had a wild hair yesterday. Me and my better half did. So her birthday was the 21st of July. Well, I get on eBay and I order some stuff for her birthday. Some of it showed up, and some of it was a little bit late getting in. But I want to give a shout out to Miss Zoe Larson from Larson Autographics up around Independence, Kentucky, the Cincinnati area. She done something for me. Let me show you all what I have ended up getting. Tracy, let's walk out here and show them what we got. So, guys, right here, that is my 2008 Dodge Charger, now done up as a newer version of the General Lee. And yes, the car's black, it's not orange. I'm sorry, I'm not paying $4,000 or $5,000 for a paint job for an '08 model car. But there it is. That's my little piece of my personal enjoyment for the General Lee. And the flag did wrinkle on me. Miss Zoe Larson has kindly gonna send me another one. I've already made arrangements with her. But it's still not bad. So for a couple, for me and my wife not having no idea what we're doing, not too bad. And instead it wouldn't fit up on the roof, the General Lee writing wouldn't, so I put it right there on the window. It'll do for right now, it's fine. And I even went as far as back here. You guys, some of them had the cross flags on the back. I even bought those. Yep. That's just my little piece of what the Dukes of Hazzard was for me. You guys, I was told by John Schneider one time that General Lee's just a frame of mind. So, okay, I'll take it. Take it at what it is. That's from Bo Duke himself. But yeah, guys, get out there and look for this stuff. And trust me, we usually film on Sundays down here at Veterans Memorial Park. Feel free to stop, come in, join us, sit around with us, talk. We don't care. No.
And if you don't want to be on camera, we can
totally
pause.
Fine. There's another table over here. You can sit over here and we'll still hang out together.
Right.
Now, guys, like I said, we're still doing a giveaway. 100. We want shoot for 100 subscribers. I won't lie to you. We probably got 20 right now.
19.
Is it 19?
It's
okay,
19.
See, I was getting the benefit of the doubt, but okay. So like, share, comment, guys. Please just hit the subscribe button. You don't have to turn the notifications on. You can if you want to. If you do, you turn the notification on to let you know whenever we pop up a new video, and usually twice a week when it's going to be coming out. It is Sunday right now. This one will probably be uploaded sometime tonight or first thing in the morning.
Also, me and him have been discussing doing some recorded, but you know, live videos of a couple of area game and toy shops.
Yep.
And also doing like walk-arounds and stuff at
Even going
flea
up,
markets.
Yeah, the flea markets, the thrift stores. Kind of just getting out and seeing what we can find one day.
Just, you know, just let us know in the comments, you know, if that's something you all would be interested in.
Yeah, and send us, you know, if you guys know of somebody in your area or know of a flea market that maybe we don't. You know, we're in Eastern Kentucky. We've been to Norton, Bull Creek, and
Hazzard has got
Tracy
a big
Hazzard's
indoor
got a dandy one, indoor. London's also got a big one. So, we got some friends of ours down in Ashland at Time Warp Toys. I'd like to try to pay them a visit, get in and talk with them guys, because they always do me real good. I buy a lot of baseball cards from them. And we got a little old antique shop here in Pikeville. Miss Stephanie Williams. Steph, you watching? Appreciate it.
The name of the store is Antique Market. Antique
Market's the name of the store. They got a little bit of everything in there. I walked in, I bought some old baseball cards. I still like my cards. And these are 87. 87 is still out there. So, yeah, just get out and find these places. And we just lost something back. I don't know what those are.
I have no clue.
We'll find it in a minute. But, folks, we want to thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, holler at us, whatever you want to see. We're going to be doing a bunch of movies. This is a sneak peek on different things coming up. So, come watch, guys.